Well, hey everyone, welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. I hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. We're going to be going through Arcane Rising today. Take a look at the market update. Take a look at the estimated value to see is it worth it to open up a box of first edition as well as unlimited. Lots of things happening. Nothing is immune to the effects of the uprising spoilers and the things that are going on in the market as a result of that. So we'll talk about all that kind of stuff. Hey, I want to say a quick thank you to all the patrons who support the channel. You really do make me give me the ability to make content like this, and patrons get access to a collection tracker that tracks the value of your collection. Every time I do a video like this, the value of that set updates, and then you have a updated value for your collection. It's a great way to see if you have a full set, track your promos, track your playmats. It's a great opportunity. You also get access to a 5% discount code over at minmaxgamesfab.com, as well as access to a Discord server, events, lots of things, lots of fun stuff. It's a great place to be. Thank you to all the patrons who support the content. So let's hop in. Let's take a look at sealed boxes. This week we're down about $17.50. This depends on where you're buying from. There was a few things sold on the good old eBay this week. Let me bring that over for you. A few things sold on eBay this week, one at $18.20 and one at $16.70. So a lot of things, fluctuating there, but good sales. This is not anything to be concerned about. We kind of see ups and downs across the board. I go back to this date right here. That is the out of print run announcement, or the full print run announcement that we saw, and a huge spike. I still just think if you take a snapshot of the value of all these boxes, we're at the same price as we were there. And I think that this is a more authentic price in my opinion. So looking at unlimited boxes, we're up to about $103. We'll see how that holds up as we see what reprints happen in the next couple sets that go on. So that is up to 103 though. Taking a look at the Eye of Ophidia, a regular cold foil eye. It's hard to figure out the value. Somewhere between $6 and $8 grand would be my guess, based upon heart sales. If you have a 9.5 heart at 17, that kind of puts a heart around 10. Between 8 and 10. So here you have the eye between, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comment section, what the value of an eye should be. Somewhere between 5 and 8 would be my gut. The last kind of known one we have was quite a while ago at 6,500, but then the unlimited eye sitting at 291. All right, let's take a look at first edition, see what the EV is. We do have a lot of things moving as a result, again, of Uprising. Techno Foundry Heart has dropped down. We had a sale at 1,200, but Stormstriders, 2 different Stormstriders got picked up, and Stormstriders as a whole, even the unlimited, very much pumping, but 2 different unlimited or 2 different cold foil versions got picked up this past week, both one day at a time at $15.40. So that's a new price. Updated price is up considerably from the last sold that we saw on eBay a couple weeks ago. That was at $8.30. And that's an important note. So, if you were able to pick one up, if you were the lucky person on eBay that got one in that auction for around 900, you're up considerably now, kind of evening out to the other cold foil legendaries in this set. Techno Heart at 1,200, and then we also saw a Skullbone Cross Wrap that is up. This was another very low sale a couple weeks ago when we saw quite a few low sales on eBay, but this one up to about 1,000 at that is up 40%. So it puts the whole thing up 13%. Average price of 1,350. Makes sense for a lot of these other ones. It'll be interesting to see how Skullcap moves up or down over the next couple weeks. I have seen a couple of them floating around. But we'll see what they actually end up closing at. So as the average price goes up, you can expect this generic one to maybe go up a little bit. But we'll see what happens with the game. That also requires that generic one to continue to see play, to continue to be iconic. And that is definitely something that may change as new cards come and go in Flesh and Blood. Looking at the regular common cold foils, you had a Vest of the First Fist sell that was pretty low. And then you had a Robe of Rapture that was high. Other than that, everything else staying kind of the same price point. Null Rune seems to be about $225. Everything else seems to be about the same price point. Again, out of print, or the print run announcement happened. We saw a huge spike, and then it just kind of dipped down, and we're at this kind of trajectory of pricing. I still firmly believe that this is a healthy price point at these price points before that print run announcement, and that the print run announcement caused a lot of inflation that was not authentic in the marketplace. So that's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. We've got first edition Majestics, not a whole lot. A Tekla Core sold for $250. That's down a little bit in the rainbow foil version. But then the non-foil version's up about 6.5% across the board. Blazing Aether up. Of course, with the wizard stuff, you're starting to see more wizard interaction. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, no one's like buying these just to play. Some people are. A lot of this has to do with collecting and finishing out sets. But, you know, maybe somebody did want to get a full first edition wizard deck. So who knows? Looking at your super rares, rainbow foil ones, you had a rusted relic sell for $35 and an endless arrow for $55. Other than that, your non-foils are going up 7%. Same thing that happened with the Majestics, kind of across the board. Some things up, some things down. Big one here, Pursuit of Knowledge. I've heard Josh talking about this card quite a bit. He's a big fan of that over at Hometown TCG. And then Chains of Eminence also moving up pretty considerably. All right, rainbow foil rares on average from TCG low listings are down 3% to an average of $15. Regular rares are up 5% to an average of $1. Rainbow foil commons are getting all jacked up here. And I don't know what the deal is with that. They're just not pulling into this screen. That puts our EV, if you don't include if you just include no regular commons, at $1,181. If you include, that's if you open up 40 boxes. If you're going to open up a case and you want to include the legendary average but not the Fable average, you're sitting at $1,019. And then if you want to just include one box so you don't hit a legendary on average, now this does include the average price of a rainbow foil Majestic, you'll be sitting at $681. So yeah, all in all, we're up 4% as a result of those legendaries kind of ticking up mostly. Let's take a look at Unlimited, see what's going on. Of course, Storm Strider's up 50% to $140. Now, again, I've said this for some other cards too this week. Be careful if you are buying this. This card should be reprinted in the white border set that's coming out. In addition, you're going to see potentially a better legendary in slot. It depends on how Flesh and Blood decides to do this. You could see a better legendary in slot for the new wizards and stuff like that come out. So like Iyslander could get a legendary that goes in the leg slot that is better than Storm Striders for Iyslander. And then the question is like, why is Storm Striders really pumping if it's not really being used? So we did see this happen with we saw it happen with Skullbone Crosswrap. It pumped. Let's see, what color is that? Skullbone Crosswrap. I'll show you. We saw this happen with Skullbone Crosswrap at the Tales of Aria release. You saw it. Let's see what color. Skullbone. You saw it kind of pump up a little bit at Tales of Aria season, and that just like didn't hold up as a result of New Horizons. So that could still happen with Storm Striders. Not telling you not to buy it. You do what you want to do, but just be careful, and also know that it should see a reprint coming up here in the white border cards. So Tekla Founder Heart up 47%, up to $125. I don't know if that was a spec or if people are anticipating Mechanology maybe to pop into the meta with the banner restricted update. It's surprising to see Grass the Arknight going down, with people maybe going towards Chain. And then Arknight Skullcap just doesn't look like it's seeing a whole lot of play. It additionally got a reprint in Everfest, so maybe that is still affecting the market here. So all in all, that is what's going on in the current world. Unlimited Majestics up 33 to Rainbow Foil up to $33, up 2.5%. You've got Blazing Aether again here pumping. Red in the Ledger though dropping quite a bit, and then Sonic Boom also pumping. Your regular Majestics are down 3.5% to average of 18. Let's see, is Blazing Aether, that one's actually down. That's interesting. Blazing Aether actually down on that side, and then Sonic Boom is up 10% to $10. So again, the spoiler season happening right now is causing a lot of interest in these cards. Super rares, you got nothing really happened for the regular ones. Your Rainbow Foil are up about 4%. Induction Chamber up. That's about it. Pursuit of Knowledge not up. Really, Induction Chamber and Spark of Genius. It'd be interesting to see if we see some mechanologists show up here over the next couple weeks in the metas. Rainbow Foil rares, average price of 41 cents on TCG low. Regular rares, average price of 7 cents. Rainbow Foil commons, average price of 30 cents. And regular commons, don't really matter much. So if you were to open up 40 boxes here, if you were to open up 40 boxes, your EV per box would be $96.29, which is absolutely incredible. If you just open up a case, you're sitting at around $90. So this really, it's worth it to open up boxes if you got them. It's probably better to open up boxes than it is even to sell sealed boxes. If you're like, for some reason, selling sealed boxes, stores, definitely some money to be made if you open up singles. It would be very interesting to see how this interacts when the next set comes out, this white border set, to see if we see any downticks based on reprints in the market going that way. So it'll be really interesting. We'll see what it is. If you just open up one box, you don't get a legendary, you're actually down this week. The legendary is really pumping the upticks here. So just keep that in mind. And really across the board, we're not considerably up from last week, or a couple weeks ago. That being said, that is your Arcane Rising market update. If you want access to all this stuff as a collection tracker, and if you want to support content like this, thank you to all the patrons who do support and do use this tracker and do hang out and chat in the Discord. You guys mean a lot to me. It's really awesome. Don't forget you have a MinMax Game 5% off discount code over at minmaxgamesfab.com. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again next video. Remember to be kind to the people around you.